The internet is going wild over advancements in artificial intelligence image generation. OpenAI says its new 4.0 image generator excels at accurately rendering text precisely following prompts and can transform uploaded images or use them as visual inspiration. Now, social media users are flooding platforms with their own AI-generated images, with many recreating popular internet memes in Studio Ghibli's signature style. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman even got in on the trend, Ghiblifying his profile picture on X. But the development's also raising questions about what it means for our future. ABC News contributor, Google Tech Policy Fellow Mike Muse is here to help us unpack that. Mike, I love our AI conversation, so let's get into it. These image generators, they've been around for a while. So what makes this one so different?
What makes it so different is that it is multimodal, has multimodality. And what that means is that it can use text, it can use audio, and you can use image to really recreate an image based upon the prompt that's been given in a sequential order. The good thing about this is that it has been refined really well now until the images actually look what we call photorealism, right? So Diane, it will look like as if you took the picture on your camera, right? On your iPhone or your Google Pixel, or on a traditional camera with film. And so this is the beauty of it. And also too, it has increased the speed to which you can create those high quality images. But it does take a long time to process. And so that is something that would need to be rendered. Also, to the improvement of what you've seen is the ability to recreate text in a graphical image. Previous models and demonstrations, when you would type a word and ask the AI generator to create an image based upon the word that you've created, like good morning, the text would look blurry, it would look very pixelated. And so there's been improvement with the pixelation, there's been improvements with the quality of the image, and it also too has become conversational. And so you can tweak and make adjustments very conversationally as you go, to which before used to be much more of a challenge.
It seems like just yesterday, Mike, an AI-generated image meant someone with an extra finger, or maybe even an extra hand, right? You could tell they were fake. What happens when you can't? What's the bigger impact, good and bad here?
Yeah, Diane, this is something that, you and I have been talking about this, and I've been screaming on the top of the mountains for this, is that, first of all, we have to have a baseline understanding that AI and technology is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. It can't be eliminated at this point. And so what we really need to do is really formulate digital literacy for all Americans, not just K through 12, but I do believe adults also too need to take more in-depth understanding or reading around digital literacy to be able to detect when you can see something that is fake and then when you can see something that is real, really understanding the context of it. My baseline is that if it's too good to be true, it more than likely is not true. Something that's really interesting to look at in terms of the images is, Diane, you called it, is to really look at the hands. Hands in the art world and like the physical world in real life, it's difficult for painters to draw hands. It's one of the most difficult parts of the human body, and that is a telltale sign of a really great painter that they can do hands. And so generally, and even to this day, the hands still do not look right when it comes to AI generated images. So that is one. But the pros to this, though, Diane, is I think about the cost savings measure, right? I think about the small business owner who may not have a big budget to hire a big graphic design company to design their logos or to design branding materials. They'll be able to use this technology to offset that cost in order to create ad campaigns, right? Brands and logos and copies that they otherwise may not have the budget to do it. That leads me to the flip side of where does this leave graphic designers? And I know that's a big conversation that people are having. When you look at the images that are being generated, you can tell they're still not of good quality. You still need that human touch to really assess the pixels and to really refine images. And so the art of graphic design isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
All right, ABC News contributor and Google Tech Policy Fellow Mike Muse, thank you.